Alright, so my camera's gonna die, but I figured this isn't gonna take forever, so I can just sort of do this review pretty quickly. So this is a review of Tammy Lynn Stoner's Sugarland. This is a book that's not out yet. Ooh, I'm cool and special. This book is coming out October 23rd, 2018, so you've got like a few weeks or a week or two, depending on when I can get this the fuck up on YouTube. So this book is a story about this woman named Dara who was born in Midland, Texas, and she falls in love with this girl named Rhodey, and Rhodey and her, they are together until Rhodey goes to college, and Dara's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die because I'm a lesbian, so I gotta fucking get out of Dodge. And so she does that. She goes to work in a prison, which I will never understand. And then she ends up marrying a man. And then after that, it's like the story of love and acceptance between her daughters, and her eventual partner. I was gonna say life partner, but they're only together for about 10 years or less because she's old. So I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and I just wanted to say that it's really nice that this book was about almost like a love and a coming into your own story of an adult and not a teenager, which is usually what I read. But I just don't think I like the structure of adult fiction, because it's they just sort of have all these threads that are just oh, this one thing's wrong, but fixing anything seems like way too much work. And it's just fix your fucking problems. Just be an adult and fix your problems. So I don't understand that. And then by the end, it'll take 4 months of a story for things to wrap up. Whereas in YA, it's yeah, you've got these problems, and they're real actual problems, not oh, if I just use my words, this problem would be solved. Which I have found is often the problem in adult fiction. And not just in this book. I did just read a French, adult people's novel. I don't know. It was same things that bothered me. So I think that I just don't like adult literature. Because I guess I'm still 16 at heart, which would make sense because I keep on thinking that I'm 18 even though I'm 21. This book had some really nice lines in it, especially because you can just tell that Tammy Lynn Stoner is very in tune with the way the wind is blowing right now in terms of queer theory and issues in the queer community. So that was kind of nice. While the book still took place between 1920-ish to 1970 almost, which was it's a crazy big difference in time right there. It's 50 years, but it really feels different worlds. I don't really know what else I could tell you. I mean, this book was pretty good, and I read it pretty quickly considering it's 300-ish pages. I definitely think it's easy to find Dara to be frustrating, but at the same time, it's also easy to not be that frustrated with her, and I think that comes from the fact that she is never bothered by the fact that she ever fixes anything in her life until the last 10 pages. So it's interesting how reading a perspective can warp what would bother you in real life. I feel like I keep on ragging on it even though I did like the book. Yeah, I think I'm just all in my not words today, which means great day to film a video. I don't think it's gonna necessarily help anyone for me to continue talking about this. So Sugarland, October 23rd, it's coming out. Just like Diana Ross, Tammy Lynn Stoner. I think this is her first book, which is pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Follow me on all my stuff, and you should support me on Patreon because I'm going to start doing book reviews of books that are like new and are coming out rather than the ones that are fitting into the Goodreads sort of like timeline. So if you want reviews of hot new queer books, you're just gonna have to pay for it, and you can give me $1 and you'll have access to it, or you could give me $1 million and I'll sell my soul to you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, Mamma Mia, here I go again.